go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Along with Dick Holligan, Jesse Farmer, Ivory Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe and the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd is electric. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Monarchs will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. White. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop block on every single player.
Which is unique. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess retaliation to that, he would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, and that's why rivalries are so fun.
And the 49ers line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Monarchs offense will now get its first chance with the football. We get our first look at a guy we expect to be busy today, Jeremiah Coger, a portal addition from USF. This guy's every tool you can want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
There was times during the week when we were texting, we have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line, and they'll stop him right there on the return. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Throwing White. Here comes the heat. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and then better job forcing a turnover.
7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Holds on, it's Stenmark. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play, and the first first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and long here.
Check. 3692, lumberjack. Hey, check it. 2290 Mountain. 2290 Mountain. Hey,
Motion
move.
from the wideout.
Go.
2nd down to the air. Makes the grab. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be 1st down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Down. Ready, go.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Send the tight end in motion. White. Look out. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. White gonna attack through the air. Under pressure. And down he goes.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket and start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
On the move, he fires. And his throw is incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down, just throwing an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Oh, pressure's coming. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Hey, move. Where did he go?
From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Go!
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. What a nice job to get through progressions and find your man man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Back's got it on the screen. Trying to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
Go!
We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead as we get a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down.
30, 30. Ready, go!
From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Blue 22, blue 22. Squid. Ready, go!
Snaps on fourth down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Blue 30.
Takes the handoff. It's Young. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them crawling. You do whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Rush right in his face. Finds his target. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. And the 49ers will call on their punt team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
I suspect we could see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. They go play action with White. They're all over it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up.
And that's a couple of mistakes already early in this football game. And 2 fumbles by the QB. You've got to take care of the football. When you drop back, you start to feel pressure. 2 hands on the football. You can't continue to make mistakes like this. The defense capital.
Touchdown, ODU. And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Turning it on. And with the pick six. Touchdown, Monarchs. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quick give. It's Young. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking for running room. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Man, what a game this guy's been having. Living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Firing to the right, complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The 49ers decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So Old Dominion's offense has this drive hold some promise. He's going to change things up against this defensive look.
Go, go!
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
129, 120, check, check, check. 5492, waggle. 5492, waggle. Go, go!
Caught behind the line. It's Denmark. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, they have a massive lead. We're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already their blowout lead.
The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Fireball! 919, fireball! Where did he go?
Working the ground game. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up in the 26 with the first down. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go, ready! Ready, go!
Follows his blocks. It's James. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Knocked down immediately.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Throwing, White. Right side, it's Gibson. stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Rush is on, and he gets it away.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down. But nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
And the returner will be knocked down. Down to 2 minutes before the half. They'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Go! Off play action. He's got his man across the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Leaves it with the back. Got the first down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's what you take it.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Go! Back to throw, time running short in the half. Turns it upfield.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Needs it here on 4th down. Escapes the pressure going right. The throw. Out wide right, it's Newsom. And he's brought down. They believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the boot kind. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. He'll bring it back looking for help. Makes a move. Got a little room. Wide open, it's a foot race. They won't get it.
can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of a locker room, you're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
38, Charlotte, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop.
29. Wah, blue idiot.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. White on the play action. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. White. Here comes the heat. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. 3rd and long coming up. White wants to throw it. Heaves it on the run. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Got room on the return. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, ODU. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Free safety run in the middle of the field. You can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage, make the big play for this defense to score some points.
45, Charlotte, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Breaks into the open. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable 3rd down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy and he gets you a 1st down and he gets you another 1st down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Switch it.
After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Wide, blue idiot.
They go to the counter. Drag down.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Look out! They've got him. Great pressure on this defense.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out wide left, it's Warren. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Still on his feet at the 45. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down.
Where did he go?
Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Denmark. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
Go, go!
Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Left side, it's Denmark. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Go, go!
Second down, gonna throw it. Looking to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Ready? Whoa, 22, 22. Check, check, check. 14, 24 plus. 14, 24 plus. Go, go!
Shotgun snap on third down. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Smashes in between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
It's inside. It's Alexander. They put the brakes on it.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
I mean, that's another drive for this offense where it's frustration. You're looking to the sidelines, there's not a lot of juice, man. They haven't been able to get going and put drives together and score points. They've got to find something because this game's starting to creep along and they really need to make something happen.
The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still...
Makes a grab and room to run.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Looking for a huge play. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Long way to go on second down.
Ready! Go!
Turns up, it's Denmark. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short.
Go, go!
He'll try to get to the marker himself. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd and long right here.
Here we go. Ready? Like 38. Like 38. Where did he go?
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that's really nice coverage by the defender. You got the big tight end out wide, going up to try to dunk on the defensive player. Nice job battling him, fighting him for the catch, and not letting him get in his mitts on the football.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throwing White. Out wide right, it's Boston. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. And the 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Stop right there. Here they come, trying to convert it 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Under pressure. Fires on the run. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Right side, it's Hoffman.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something.
3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds it. It's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The 49ers go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
29.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
All over him immediately.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football, and they got to get more creative. But whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Throwing right. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted a 4th down to keep the drive going. And the 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. Quick catch. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. 2nd and long here. He's looking to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a whole in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better?
And here comes the pressure, and there through from 45 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Monarchs.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. The defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Turns it upfield. Breaks the tackle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The 49ers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he got loose. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is, with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw one first. Oh, pressure's coming. He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
139, Albert.
Looking to throw. Unleashes one. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Down. Ready.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
Ready.
From the gun. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Dead center perfect. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 97 set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
This is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. And the quarterback takes a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a